Hello, everyone, and welcome to this weekly edition of the Weekly Energy Forecast. We are December 8th, and we're going to be looking at everything you need to know about the energies of December 8th until the 14th. And so we're going to look at the astrology, but also pull tarot cards for the collective, what's going on this week, so you can best prepare for it. And I think just by looking at astrology in a nutshell, I think it's going to be a very eventful week. We have very important shifts in the energy. We have, first of all, Mars square Saturn. We have Neptune turning direct in Pisces, finishing its big transit of Pisces, and then an opposition between Mercury and Uranus again. This time Mercury is direct. And we have the beginning of the Galactic Center activations. And this week it starts with Mars, that will be conjunct the Galactic Center. And then until the end of December, we're going to have all the other planets following Mars also further activating the Galactic Center. So I can't wait to see what the cards have to say about that. And lastly, the 12-12 portal. So everything that I just named is happening this week. Sophie, how are you feeling about that?
I was feeling good before you start talking about the event of the week. So let's see what they have to say.
Yeah, but I do think we're going to get a lot more clarity, although it might be eventful as I speak it. Galactic Center, Neptune, the planet of intuition, turning direct. So I think there's hope. Let's look at the cards.
Okay. So what's the energy for this week for the collective watching live and on replay? So the first card is the summer solstice, divine masculine light is approaching. So that's Mars. And you just talked about Mars. I'm trying not to listen too much to what you say, so you will have to repeat. I'm sorry.
We're going to look at the astrology afterwards.
Yeah. We have the fall equinox, dive into the underworld, slow down. Interesting. And then we have the coral energy, sacred co-creation and inspiration.
And we are, by the way, we're using the new deck, the new Oracle deck, which is, yay, the Queendom of Heaven that we just launched last week, and we're still in promo this week. So go ahead.
Okay. But that's interesting so far with just the first row, because we do have this energy of clarity. Yes, it's there. Illumination with the energy of the sun, the summer. Then we have going deep into your introspection, your inner world, slow down, and co-create an inspiration. So I think that it's very connected with starting to make plans again and starting to create your life again. But let's see what the second row before I go too far into this. So the very first card is the Wheel of Fortune. That looks like a tower. So
there's a timing element to it, I guess.
Absolutely. And we have the Ace of Swords. So far, a lot of clarity is coming this week. And the last card, we have two. All right, we'll take two. So we have the Justice card.
And this is big.
This is big. And the Four of Wands. Okay.
The beautiful cards.
Yeah. Christmas. Absolutely.
Oh,
so it's a week that has a weird energy. I want to say that it's positive, but I think it's going to be a week where you're going to be super busy. It says slow down. Honestly, I think that it's more of a try to. It's going to be very, because when you're slowing down, that's when you're really able to focus and get inspiration, get messages, how to move forward the best. But I think it's going to be tough. Not going to lie. I think it's going to be very busy because you're going to have things moving forward, answers. We are getting out of Mercury retrograde. So things are just starting to move again in forwards, planning. And
maybe we need to plan time to just relax or tune inwards, meditate, go to therapy, go do this healing session. Like, I think we need to have it planned in our schedule, because I think otherwise it's going to be hard to take that time.
Yes, if you can, absolutely. I took an extra card on the card of relaxation, slow down. We have King of Sword with the Ace of Sword. So I would say that it's more about you may have a very busy schedule. It's more about being present, even though you have this to-do list and you don't think you have enough time in the day. So to be present in the moment and to be intentional, I would say that it's more mental, as we can see with Ace of Sword and King of Sword, that type of relaxation, less screens. Your brain is working even though you're watching TV. So it's not a true relaxation. So it could be more reading, more writing. It could be that you are, like Julie said in our last show, she mentioned she watched outside for like 30 minutes plus per day to just recharge and to learn how to not be busy all the time like we have learned to always be. So that's maybe where we can slow down a little bit more. That would be
okay. And choose like with more awareness, like what do we do to recharge?
Yeah. It's going to be a busy week. We have the Wheel of Fortune with the card of the Mars card inspired. So honestly, it's going to go fast. It's going to be in movement. Wheel of Fortune is about movement, going fast, big event, things unblocking, Ace of Sword. So I think it's going to be a good week, but a week that you're going to say, oh my God, it was already done. That's the last day of the week. Oh, wow, where did it go? So that's why I'm saying try to be more present, because otherwise you're going to see that this week is going super, super fast. And you're going to want to have that time to recharge. The last cards are co-creation and inspiration with your card of the coral. And we have justice and 8 of Wands. And that says, yes, you're going to be pulled every direction this week. Maybe for some of you, legals, buying stuff, planning, family outside of their house, maybe for the Christmas that people are coming, whatever it is, your work, you're going to be busy, busy, busy. But it says we need to also have time in the home. Plan more balance. Like Julie said, plan time in the home, or plan for the next week. Commit to plans for the next week if this week is not possible because you're too busy, but give equal energy to your life in the home. Even if you're alone with your cats, I mean, that's your life in the home. Commit to do something in your home to change that energy in the home, to recharge, to nurture that energy in the home, because it's out of balance if you're just doing, which you're going to be absolutely in this mood for the week.
Yeah, with the summer solstice card, which is a very action-oriented card. Wow. Okay. Well, I love that. After like a lot of retrogrades, I feel like I'm ready to go. Whoops, forgot to put exactly. So if you're interested into getting one of those little babies that I just created, so this is the new Oracle deck. This is the Queendom of Heaven. And as you can see, there are cards with goddesses on it. There are other cards associated with the sacred cycles associated with Mother Earth. So timing cards, astrological seasons, but also events like equinoxes, solstices. So you can also ask questions about timing, about anything basically. But I think it's a very spiritual deck.
You're forgetting.
If you like, you pull cards on with the deck. What do you think so far?
Well, I think you're forgetting the most important part of it.
Which is?
We're on it.
Yeah. I haven't. Yeah, we're on it. You're so right.
But yeah, I pulled a card with it. I did a pick a card of this week with this. We did the 5D. The last week, sorry, we did the 5D also with it. And I'm so used to working with my own oracle, so I was a little bit. I'm always resistant with change. I'm very, very resistant with any change in my life.
Moon in Taurus.
Yeah, but I have to say, it's been really intuitive, and the way that you have created those cards also, I'm so grateful, because you said that you kept also my way of reading the cards in your mind when you were doing it, meaning that you work with the imagery, you work with the texture, with the colors, with the position of things. You were really intentional, and this is something that we don't see quality wise in people who are making decks. We know, both of us, because we have been using a lot and seeing a lot of decks. I think I almost had at some point every deck that there is.
Yeah, me too. I have a lot.
Yeah, but there's not a lot of people that are understanding how to work with the element that well. And I think that what you did is really intuitive, and you don't need to have a training to learn how to work with it. It's very intuitive.
Oh, thank you. I love that. And yeah, like also the numerology, I try to work with the numbers, with the meanings of the numbers, with the symbology, with the archetypes of the goddesses, but also all the timing elements. So yeah, you don't need to know nothing about cards, about oracle, about tarot. You just look at the cards and there will be messages or symbols that attract you and are giving you whatever you need to know. And if you're not intuitive at all, you can also read the booklet. I have the significance that I wrote for each of the cards. And this is bilingual. So we have a part here in English and a part in French. And we're still with right now the launch discount, which is going to be only for the launch. So until this Sunday, December 14 only. The quantities are limited, so do make sure you hop on the occasion. They make perfect gifts, holidays or birthdays even. This is what I do personally when I don't know what to give to someone. Oracle decks all the way, because it really, I think it's like a gift that we're doing not only for this person, but for their soul, in order to present them an opportunity to really use their inner compass instead of going outwards for answers. Now they have the tool to really look within whenever they have a question. So, and also for the first 200 orders, yes, I created some little magnets that will be also shipped for each of the oracle decks. So I have a lotus flower that I drew, yeah. And a little Queendom of Heaven also. So you can also put that on your fridge for your card of guidance of the week, which is a little bonus. The link is down below if you're interested. Okay, let's talk about astrology for this week, because yes, there is a lot happening. So we are here on December 8th. So as you can see, there's a little lightning bolt, and then there's another one at the end. We have a Mars Saturn square, and then at the end of the week, a Mars Neptune square. So yeah. And you were talking about Mars, you were talking about action. We had also the summer solstice card, which is very action oriented. So yeah, basically a square is like a pressure cooker. So the universe is putting us in a pressure cooker in order for us to take action on something, make a move, start something. So it's basically, and when it's a square, it's not, it's not smooth and easy. It's like the universe is like, yeah, there you go. So we start that on today, on December 8th. And because Saturn is recently direct, it means there's also more universal focus on that planet right now. It turned direct at the end of November. So now Saturn is still very much highlighted. And Saturn represents limitation, boundaries, structures, doing things by the rules. So it's highly, highly activated and powerful. And Mars, go ahead, sorry.
And discipline.
Discipline, yeah, hard work, discipline. So you said we were going to be busy. So yes, we need to put in the work this week, and it starts with a bang. Mars is like, yeah, do make sure you take action because it's time for you, and probably also because we have important actions that need to take place this week. It's like we have the fire under our asses. Sorry about that. So Mars is, yes, adding pressure to get our things together, to work hard, to take our responsibilities. Saturn, to work hard, I did say that twice, so work hard, yeah. But also there's a rush in order to take action on something, to add order, to add structure. So we need to work harder than usual. There also might be some frustration, anger, irritability, because Mars and Saturn also, you could be, let's say, frustrated because you have this responsibility and this thing. I'm sorry, I'm going to put that in a bigger screen. Justice.
That frustration that he has.
Oh, yeah.
Because it fell, the tower fell.
Yeah.
Balance. Yeah. So yeah, I cannot believe that you said like, well, people can just slow down, just slow down. No, it's like you should just make
Maybe
it.
not. But I was thinking about that because, like whenever I have really busy weeks like this one, so you're totally on point for my week. I'm like, there's some things that I tend to want to push away, like the things that I need to work on myself. Like, for instance, like my therapy session, which is weekly, my yoga sessions, all my stuff that I do for myself, my mental health to recharge. I tend to want to push them away because I have other stuff to do. But like in the end game, it's super important to have them also for my inner balance and health. So this is why I said, like, maybe we need to schedule them, make sure they're part of the schedule.
Gotcha.
Okay, and also lastly, there could be also conflicts with authority figures, with work potentially. But the plus of this square is that we're going to have the energy to get to do what needs to be done. Maybe there's a little rush with the timing. We had also the little, what is it?
The Wheel of Fortune.
Horloge?
The clock.
The clock, thank you. We had the clock saying that there might be like a deadline or a rush or something timely that needs to be done now.
Oh, and it's in the shape of a tower. So there's really something with the timing where you can, maybe it's just how people present it to you or how it truly is or just how you feel it. But one way or another, there is going to be an element that is true or not of like urgency. Otherwise, something crumbles down. Something is just not going to work out.
And I know it's like it says it's exact on this day, but just keep in mind that it's like a week and a half orb of activation. So a few days before, and I would say all week. And also, again, because we have another square at the end of the week. Okay, now moving on to the next important thing, which is Wednesday. We have Neptune turning direct at 29 degrees of Pisces. Like, how unique and crazy is that? So Neptune, and from December 10th until January 26th, is going to finish once and for all the transit in Neptune. And for people who have strong Pisces placements, like you, Sophie, your rising, if you have your sun in Pisces, your moon in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, you're going to feeling this one a lot. So it's like, we're finishing, and plus the 29 degrees is like a very critical degree. It's the last degree of the zodiac in Pisces. So it's like we're finally, dealing once and for all with the past, with the healing, with anything that stands in our way of us channeling the best version of ourselves. So anything that is in the way or that is, let's say, not allowing us to fully channel the divine is getting out. So, and we're getting more clarity. Also, we had a lot of cards about clarity. This is also happening because of that Neptune turning direct. So also, I want to say a lot of people are going to wake up to the true nature of reality, for better or for worse. Also, I see there could be also end of some escapism tendencies in some people, and I think we all have them in some shape or form, like ways that we find to, how can I say that? To
dissociate from reality,
to escape problems. And sometimes it's healthy. Like sometimes we do need to disconnect once in a while because like we're not just a 3D human being, we're a soul in a body living a human experience. So sometimes it's necessary to disconnect from whatever chaos is happening here in the 3D. But also like sometimes we turn that into a habit, an unconscious habit of like escapism. Yeah. So a lot of people, I think, are going to have, let's say, more clarity about addictions, about escapism, about whatever they do in order not to face reality.
Can I just add something there?
Of course.
For me right now, because I do have a strong Pisces in a 12th house with Neptune in there. So I do see that in this past 4 days, maybe 4 or 5 days, I wake up with anxiety in the night without any reason, and I'm half asleep, and I'm going in my brain as I'm half sleeping on why am I anxious, but there's no way to figure it out because it's just in my body and there is no reason. And now you just put the finger on what it is. That's the because Pisces also dreams, right?
Mental health, anxiety, depression, dreams, unconscious. So you have to dig deeper, because Pisces is, yes, it can be like all sorts of imbalances, but there is a root cause that is probably in the past somewhere. With Pisces is also the past, and Neptune too. So yeah, it's very unconscious. So you have to look, like, dig deeper, whatever is happening. And I think all of us are going to have like different cues about what was in our blind side before that, around, before and around the waking up of Neptune in Pisces, and also messages through our dreams. Yeah, this is very good. I mean, not good, but a good share. Thank you. What did I want to say about that too? So I think a lot of like illusions are going to be also brought under the spotlight. So the shine is going, my words. Yeah, I do feel like it's Mercury retrograde, but it's not. A light is going to be shone on many of illusions. So a lot of people are going to get disillusioned. A lot of people are going to need to face the true nature of reality without this veil of illusion that we had before, because now Neptune is like, nope, wake up. The illusion is falling. And I feel like on the positive side of things also, we can tap more easily into our intuition, into our inner guidance. We have a lot more clarity as of the 10th of December. We had that in the cards as well. We had the Ace of Swords. We had a lot more clarity coming from the cards. And also Neptune in its highest frequency, highest form, is also reuniting of soulmates. It's also having big activations, connecting with our divine self, true union. So with ourself, it can also be with another. And also having more clarity about illnesses, about physical imbalances, getting more artistic, more inspiration, more tapping more into a meditative state easily. Yes. And it's going to be easier for Pisces placements. But on the same day, so this is going to be more short-lived, but we have the last opposition between Mercury and Uranus. So we have 3 of those, and those are 2 planets that rule information, fast-paced movement, messages, information, shifts, surprises, shocks. So we had one of those opposition, then Mercury turned retrograde to have another one, and then boom, we have the third one, the third and last one of this. So expect shifts, messages, quick information, quick turnarounds for the last time. And plus now we have more clarity with Neptune direct. So we know more about, we don't have this veil illusion of what's going to happen. We can really tap into our guidance. And using cards and using your intuition is probably one of the best way to deal with whatever is going to happen around and on and around December 10th. 2 last things I wanted to touch upon. So on December 11th, we have Mars conjuncts the Galactic Center. And I'd like, if we can pull cards on that, because it is the first of these activations that we're going to have with the Galactic Center. So first it's Mars that's going to conjunct the Galactic Center. Then next week we have the Sun conjunct the Galactic Center. Close, and then the moon on the 19th with the new moon, and then we're gonna have Venus also conjunct the Galactic Center, and on the 30th Mercury. So you can see like there's a series of planets doing like bang bang bang, activating the Galactic Center. So I'd like to know like what will be the effect of those activations for us humans.
Sagittarius.
The card of the year.
So tap into the higher consciousness, look out for synchronicities. So direct download, absolutely. And I think that's what you meant with this line, is the direct download.
Yeah, and also this is what I said with the Galactic Center. It's like we're getting like clear guidance, downloads, activations.
Yeah, and I think I have 3 planets there. Do you have any there?
I have Neptune.
So for those of you who don't know, look at your natal chart. If you don't have your natal chart, you can do it online. Julie offered that on the website, and it's 27 degree of Sagittarius.
Yeah, 27, 28, but more 27, yeah.
Yeah, so look if you have anything very close, so any orbs of 5 to 6 degree, I would say, on each side. No?
No, I would say 1 degree.
1 degree. Look at 1 degree on each side.
Yeah, 1 degree. So either between 26, if you have something 26, 28 degree of Sagittarius, it means that you have something conjunct the galactic center. So you have like a very direct, let's say, portal to higher consciousness. And everybody does, but like you can tap into it more easily on this realm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and lastly, so yeah, we have that, and also I think with like having a higher consciousness with the deactivation of the galactic center comes also letting go of what no longer aligns, and also talking about Neptune finishing the big sweeping of Pisces at 29 degree Pisces talks about the past, letting go. So this will help also let the past behind and really step into a brand new chapter. And lastly, and I'd like to pull a card if you can for the 12/12 portal, which is on Friday. And I'm very excited about this one. So what's going to be this portal about?
We have transmute with sacred fire, use your creativity.
Oh.
12/12. So sacred fire and the magician. Yeah. So it's really burning away what is negative, what is unhealthy in your life, and creating your new reality with a very powerful portal. 12, I mean, a lot of cycles are ending in 12, the 12th month of the year, 12 zodiac signs, blah, blah, blah. So it's very, very powerful. We know it. But there's also this energy here of the new beginning with the magician. So I think that you have this co-creation of energies in that portal of saying, okay, remove completely my fear of, or remove completely this health problem, or remove completely everything that is negative that I still have in my energy field or that I carry with me from past life or this life, and transmute it with love, with vibration, with healing, with attracting the good things for me.
And it's also like, I feel like a quantum jump type of portal where with the magician that you cannot like, you don't have to go from A to point B. You can really do like, chook, chook, like,
yeah.
Wow, that's powerful.
It says use your creativity, and with the magician, it is always having a table with tools so you can create your own ritual with this the way that you want it. I know that we sometimes go with walks in the woods and we just do our intentions there. If you want to put something in the earth, or like just bury something, or if you want to burn something, or if you want to write something, whatever for you is your own ritual in your house, outside, whatever you want to do, that could be absolutely even more powerful because you would add meaning and your own individuality to it.
And you know what I just thought is also in numerology from 1 to 9, it's a 3/3 portal. So it connects with creativity. And we had the card about transmute with sacred fire and creativity. So
yeah, and it's also Gemini energy.
Yeah.
So that's writing, that's speaking, that's yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's very inspiring. So this is what we had this week. We went on a longer format because we felt inspired and there was a lot going on apparently. But if you'd like some more guidance for yourself, if you'd like to book with Sophie, of course, she's the best. And I'm not saying that because only she's my sister. I did see a lot of psychics over the year, believe it or not. And with Sophie, I write down everything that she tells me. And like say months later or a year later, I'm like, check, 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 check. And I say to her, like, do you remember you said this, that, and this exactly happened like you said. So if you need some more guidance in your own personal life, I highly recommend booking with her. And you have the choice between the 30-minute pre-recorded video where she's sending you a private video answering your personal questions that you're going to write in the little box on the website. Or you have the 1 hour past live reading or the 1 hour tarot reading, which is live on Zoom. And you can choose the time and date of your choice also in the link below. And for all of those 3 options, don't forget Jupiter as your discount code, only for you guys that are supporting us and this channel, to get your 10% off on your next reading. And on that note, do make sure you like this episode if you liked it. And yeah, we went a little bit long, so I hope you appreciated all the wisdom and the love that we put there. And we love you. Have an amazing week. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.